Land Use Association General Manager Karl Stevens here with Public Works Director Sean Burgess. And Sean, as we can see back here, we have our annual road milling and repaving program. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so we're in the process of milling out Deer Creek Drive, which is the entranceway roadway into the Deer Creek Clubhouse. This is one of the longer stretches. That's really first time it's been repaved since it was originally laid by the developer. We've had a lot of challenges with this road, just with reflective cracking and some of the other root intrusions and some soft base in a couple areas, so we're addressing all those issues. We've also partnered with the club this year. The crews last week were able to finish the repaving of the parking lot for the club, and so that's kind of a good, we'll have a clean and holistic paving job all the way from the entrance of Shelwyn down through the parking lot of the club. So
the club pays for their part, but they were able to get our pricing, so we get a partnership. Like
exactly. We worked the same deal that we had with Bennett Paving. We were able to extend that to the club, and it allowed them to, instead of just doing a single kind of resealing, just gives you a little bit longer life. They were able to do a full replacement of the parking lot, which also has not been done since the beginning of the development.
One thing you mentioned, we have some challenges with the base, but at least we have a base here,
yes.
Unlike some other areas when we mill it up.
Yes, so we actually found, and it's interesting because on Shelwyn we have very little and pretty poor base. But we've done a few secondary roads at Shelwyn, and we actually found that there's some more base in these areas. There's actually a little bit more asphalt. So that's promising. I'm not sure why we didn't have as promising base in some of the areas on Shelwyn, but this is what we're dealing with in some of these areas.
One thing I want to talk about is with our strategic plan feedback. Some people said, you know, we're repaving too often. This road seems fine. Why are we doing this? Can you talk to the frequency of repaving and why some people may think we're doing it too often?
So, you know, one of the things that the engineers always tell us is there's three things that kill roads, and it's water, water, and water. So if you look at a lot of our roads and we start to get root intrusions, we start to get reflective cracking, we have alligator cracking, those are all infiltration areas for water to get into the roadways. Once the water gets in and hits our base material, which is predominantly soils and soil cement, it emulsifies it, and that's when you start getting those potholes. If you've seen when our potholes kind of open up, Oak Ridge and West Cross is a great example earlier this year, where you have a small pothole, and within a couple days, it is a pretty large section of failed roadway. And so once that emulsifies, the road starts to unravel very quickly. We do not have the luxury of a rock base underneath these roads. So the more we can keep the water out, the more critical it is for extending the life of these roads.
So as the song goes, it's all about the base then.
It's all about the base.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.